Hi everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and I hope we're all having a good day. I want to show you some ideas that you can do with book pages and some acrylic paint. So we're going to be decorating these more, and let's get started. So first thing I wanted to let you know that I did was I took an old ruler and I just beat it up and scratched it up so that when I go to tear some of my pages, they will have kind of like a raggedy edge. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out a book page, and then I'm going to turn it around so I have the bigger part of the book page, and I'm just going to hold down on the ruler, and it gives me kind of like a raggedy little edge. I could beat it up some more, but this is what I got so far. So let's look and let's get rid of the edges. I only beat up one side. These rulers can be very expensive, so just take an old ruler my kids had from school, and I just beat it up. Or you can go to the dollar store and get yourself an old ruler and beat it up. What did I use? A scissor. I tried going outside and roughing it up against the stoop, but that didn't seem to work. So then I took not an old scissor, I took a pair of scissors and started scratching it, and it worked pretty well. So I could probably beat it up more, but now that's what I have. So the next thing I did was I got some, oh, I didn't get my brush. Let me go get my brush. So the next thing I did was I took out some acrylic paints, and I just put them into a Pyrex dish. And let's see, let's use a different color. Let's get some, what is this? Purple velvet. That's not going to work. Okay. Put some purple velvet here. And I have some raspberry. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wet it. Wet them down. And I have a paintbrush, and I'm just going to start with the purple, and I'm just going to paint along. That's actually too thick. I want it thinner. So I want to be able to see through and see the I want to see the font through. And this one I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to do splotches up there. I'm going to come down. Kind of like a watercolor. You could probably use watercolor paints also. But I have these acrylics for a long time. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to turn this around and give it a straighter. This is a pretty easy activity. I have, well, somewhere in my craft room I have mushroom stamps, and for some reason I can't find them. How can you lose something in one room? I have no idea. So then the next thing I thought of doing was taking out, I have this Metallic Lustre Gold Rush, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. You know, I'm hearing there's really good ones and that there's really not so good ones. So I don't know if this is a really good one or not. I couldn't tell you. But they were selling it, so I figured I would try it. And let me get my trusty old Old Faithful paper bag, and I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to distress the edges with this gold luster. I'm going to put it all around and just give it an interesting look here. You could use your fingers. I just don't feel like doing it. My hands are all beat up. These old hands. And I'm going to move this around. And I'm going to go around the edges like that. This is the first time I'm doing it with this purple color. So we'll see how that comes out. And I like the gold luster look. And we're going to go around. Just going to give it that old finished look with the Q-tip. And then we have that. Okay, but we're not finished. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I have a black Sharpie pen. So what I did with the other ones that I kind of liked was I just went and doodled around like so. And did the same thing over here. Just some doodling. Like that. Now, with the others, I had, let me see, where did I put that paper? So I have this paper pad, and I think what I'm going to do is take out the pink. Take out a pink sheet, and I am going to go around and just make some, I want it to be smaller than this, so smaller than that, and little spaces where someone can keep a little memoir, and that can go, I'm going to take some, craft glue. This is by Scotch. I'm hearing that Scotch is having a hard time with their thicker glue stick. This one is Scotch Permanent Glue Stick. I don't know, it works pretty good for me. And you know what, before I do that, I'm going to get out my Distress ink. And where is my little dauber? And I'm just going to go around and dab it. Give it a little bit of, should have done that first. And there we go. And I'm going to just adhere that right like that. And then I'm going to do another one for the top. Let's get that. Okay, that's a little, I want it to be a little thinner, not as wide, so that you see the purple coming through. Okay, let's rip that. And then we'll take the dauber again. We'll just go around. And we're going to glue it on the back. Put some glue down. Make sure you get your edges well. And then that can go right like that. Okay, and then what I also would like to do is add a, let's see, you know what, let's do these. We're going to do this little stamp, and we're just going to go around. One there, one there, one Yeah, you don't really see it that well. Oh, you see it over here. So it looks like on the bottom you see it more. Kind of blends in with the rest of the gold. And you know what? I'll put one here and one there. Okay, so now that's the beginning. So the next thing I wanted to show you that you can do with these pages is you can turn them into pockets. So what you would do is you would glue down the bottom, the side, the bottom, and up here, and you have yourself a nice little pocket. Or what you could do, as well as that, is you could cut across like that, and then you would get out your, close this up, get out the gold luster, and you have two pockets. So there you go. Let's get more. Am I in camera? Yes. Let's get out some more gold luster. And just like that, you have two pockets from one book page. So you tore out your book page, you put some paint in the back, put on top, you put some cut up paper pad, and you have a nice little pocket. So that's one idea. So moving that along, another idea is to, instead of using the ruler, we're going to take this paper out and we're going to, let me see, we're going to cut it this way with these scissors. These are very inexpensive scissors. I got them and they're decorative. I got them at the thrift store. So we're going to go up like this. Going to go across like this. And we're going to cut it off like that. Then we're going to close this up. And another idea is take out your paper pad. And we're going to use yellow this time. And we're going to cut strips. This is the side. Which side is it that I scratched up? This side. So we're going to rip off some pieces. That. And like that. And then we're going to turn this around so we get a nice raggedy edge on the other side. Like that. Got two raggedies. We just got to get this side. And I got raggedies there. And then what we could do is put them all together. Cut off the edges. Let's get rid of these. And then what you want to do, make sure your paper's upright, is put glue on the backs and the sides. Put glue all around, and then what you're going to do is you're going to do this. You're going to put your glue on, and then you're going to bring it around to the back, like that. Let's do it again. Let's get some more. And now I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter. It's going to go like that. It's going to go around the other side. Here's another one. And this is going to go, let's see, like, you know what, we'll do it like that. Whoops. Okay, like that. And around the other side. Okay, so you have a book page like that, and then let's close this up. So we have yellow, and we're going to use some of this blue. There's the blue dauber. My goodness, these both look the same, but this is the blue one. And we're going to go around like this. And we're just going to weight this up. I'm going to go around and around and around and around like that. Let's get some more. And then what I'd like to do is add something from the book here. Here's a little rose, and I'm going to put some glue on the back because you can't always trust that it's going to adhere nice. And this is a nice little journaling spot for somebody. Let's see what else we have here. We got more roses. Let's get more roses off. And we're going to put that up. Put that right there. So here's a little journaling spot for somebody to write onto the book page. And if you want to enhance it a little bit more, let me close this up. You put little dots, go around it. I'm using a black Sharpie, but you can use anything you choose. And just go down. It's a little sticky here. Just go down like that. Like that. Cute. Look how cute that is. Just playing with paper. Can you believe it? Are we in focus here? Yeah. Just playing with paper. Coming up with different ideas. Things to do with your paper. And this is a cute little journaling spot. And then if you want, you can also go, you know what? Let me get out my, I got to clean my hands. I feel really sticky. So let's try this blue. It's Aqua Stabilo pencil. So let's just see how this looks against the yellow, which I think it looks really nice. Let's move this up and draw a line to outline the yellow paper. And just give it a little bit more pop. Let's go around that. And then we can even go around this sticker. Go around the sticker. And then let's go around this, straight around that. And let's do the same thing down here. And across here. And let's, okay. Now the next thing you want to do is you can take some water. I'm going to dip this Q-tip in some water. Let's see what happens here. If it smushes. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's see. There we go. Now we get a nice accentuated, let's wet this first and see if that works better. Yep, yes it does. So this will, when you wet these pencils, you get a nice brighter line when you compare the two. See, when it's wet and when it's not wet. So what I'm going to do is go around and wet this, and then I'm going to go over it again with the pencil. And let's do this again. These apparently are watercolor pencils, so you can play with this, and it gives it a really nice. Let me wet my Q-tip again. Put that in there and wet that, and it gives it a really cute. Look at how cute that is. That is adorable. A nice little writing spot for any junk journal. So far we did pockets and we did a writing. They're both writing spots. So this is a pocket and a writing spot. 1 second. Okay, let's do one more. Are we still recording? Yes. Okay, so we got one more. Now what I'm going to do is cut again with my inexpensive scissors. And we're going to go down like this and across. And to make it a little bit easier, before I paint this, I'm going to distress it. So I'm going to take out the gathered twigs, and let's go around and distress. Looks like my inks are coming to an end. Darn it. Okay, it's still working though. It's still working. We're going to get as much as we can out of you. And then I'm going to go around and give it a little bit more of a hue. And a little bit more of a hue here. Okay, good. So the next thing I want to use is, where's my paint? Okay, I took out these colors, but now I changed my mind and I want to use, which one do I want to use? I want to use a darker green. Let's see how this one works out without watering it down. Let's try that. Although my brush is wet, I got to clean it off. Clean off the brush. And then, let's see what we can do with this paper. So we're going to take some green paint and we're going to paint across. Let's move these inks out of the way so I have more place to paint. And we're going to paint across, down, and I'm just going to fill in. I love the way this looks. Oh my God. How cool is that? That is super cool. And we're going to keep going. And we're going to keep going. And we're going to go down this way. And continue. My God, I used to paint a lot. And then I got away from it. It's not good. Okay, so now we have a great writing spot. This can go in our journal as a writing tag. Now this is wet, so I'm going to give it a minute to dry. So I just gave it a few minutes to dry, and then I got the idea of putting on some stickers. So we have Oh Wait. Let's see. I wish I knew what happened, where I put my my mushroom stickers. They'll show up eventually. Okay, where's the glue stick? Where is the glue stick when you need it? Okay, so we're going to put a weight. I don't know what we're waiting for, but we're waiting. And we're going to adhere a weight down here. Then I have this sticker, which I'm going, not sticker, this stamp. And I'm just going to put some orange, because I think orange and green look really cool together. And I'm going to put that on the top. You don't really see that as well, do you? No, you don't. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to fix that. Never fear, there's always a way out. So we're going to get our, where are you? I just put you down. Where did I put you? Here you are. We're going to get our Stabilo pencils, and this time I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet it. And I'm gonna, you know what? I need my readers. I think I left them inside. Okay, I'm back. Got my readers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is outline this stamp. And just play with it. Bring the line down. And little circles. And this goes like this. And this goes down, little circles. And these watercolor pencils are really cool. I recommend them. Definitely. There we go. And you can still see a little bit of the orange stamp. And we're going to go down like this. We're going to go across, up. Let's wet that again. Wet that like that. Look at how cool that is when you just wet it. Very nice. Okay, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to continue with this, like so. We're going to outline the, with the Stabilo. I'm going to go over the stamp and around. You know, I'm not even sure if you're supposed to do it this way, but I like the way it looks, so I'm going with it. And I like the fact that you can just wet the pencil and you get a stronger, more vivid outline. There we go. How cool is that? Need to wet it. Just playing around. I love it. Let's wet that. Really cool. Okay, that's just plain. Now with this one, because you know, you don't see the writing behind it as much, you can actually write over this and put some notes here. And then if you want, you can also make this into a pocket. Give the recipient the ability to write on the outside of their journal as well as tuck something on the inside. But before you made that decision, what I would do is I would back it on some paper. So let me get some paper. I would definitely back it on something more sturdier. So I have this. Will that fit? Yes, it will. But this is really wet, so I'm not going to put the glue on the back of this. I'm going to put it on the back of this card. And I'm going to do that. Because you want to make sure that your paper doesn't rip when they stick something in the pocket. Right? Okay, so we got enough glue there. And then we're going to take this and we're going to adhere it like that. I kind of like the white little background. And then I'm just going to cut. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that. And then I got an idea. From that little mistake, I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm going to take out a little bit of black. Okay. Let's get this. We're going to leave this as a writing spot. And we're going to wet this down. And then I don't think this will work. I'm not sure how well this will work with this. Okay, but we'll try it. So we're going to let's see. We're not getting too much here. Come on. What's going on here? Let's see. There we go. There we go. Come on. Why isn't that working? Maybe I don't have enough. Nope, I probably have the wrong brush. Let me get a different brush. Okay, I got a different brush. Let's try this. Couple of splatters. And then we're going to do a couple of splatters here. How nice is that? That is super nice. Super, super, super nice. So now what you can also do if you wanted to is you could distress the outside. So let's do that. Let's see how it comes out. All right, let's get the brown dauber again. Is that the brown one? Black? Yep. And let's just go around and finish it off. I know a lot of people don't like stark white, but sometimes I like it. I think it looks pretty cool, actually. White is nice. We don't hate white. We like white. White is nice. I know the junk journalists prefer the, vintage look, which is really cool also. I'm not opposed to it, but there's nothing wrong with putting a little color, little white in your journal. Gives it a little poppage. And how cool is that? That's a nice writing space here, writing space here, and it'll look really cool. Where's my pink? Where is my paper? Okay, hold on one second. We're almost done here. I made this really cool white blue paper, and I think that would look super cute. It may have to be cut down a little bit, or it could even stick out a little bit. You know what? I got another idea. Ideas are just floating through me. So give me 1 second. So I got another idea. So this could purposely stick out of a book page. And what you could do is take a piece of ribbon. Well, this is not ribbon. This is material that I turned into, what do you call this? You know what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put glue all, okay, this is stuck. All right. Last time, this is the first time I'm using this today since yesterday. So let's get the glue off. And we're going to put some glue all down the sides. And what I'm going to do is I purposely now want this to stick out of my journal. It's going to be like that. So when I adhere it into my journal, it will definitely stick out. Maybe I should have put it on the other side. Let me see. Let's see how that looks. Actually, that looks better. Okay, much better. So there you go. And that will stick out of your journal purposely. There's a little tiny space for writing here and a space for writing there. So let's go over everything. This is going to be long enough video. So let me get all this stuff. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here, let's go over it again. Here are some cute ideas for your junk journals. This could be a great writing spot that you could adhere to paper. This could be a pocket that you adhere, and it's purposely sticking out over the edge of the journal with some ruffle, and it's got a great writing space here in the white. And then here we took one book page and we turned it into pockets. So this is on blue dyed paper and this is on avocado dyed paper. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some more inspiration. I mean, it's endless what we can do. And then I did show you at the beginning of the video how I took an old ruler and I just scratched it up. These, from what I understand, are very expensive, but all you need to do is take a scissor or a rock and just, like, you know, scratch away. And then you can use that, or you can use these inexpensive scissors like this to get yourself, you know, a raggedy edge like we have here on this one. So I hope you enjoyed this. I absolutely enjoyed it. I think these are adorable to go into any junk journal. They really look cute. And, you know, have fun crafting. If I inspired you, please click on the subscribe and like button, because I will be doing new videos every week. And also I have Fabri packs that are really inexpensive, will keep you busy for a long time, and I can't make them any lower than they are right now. Everything includes shipping. I have paper packs that I'm going to do a video on so you can see what's in them, but they include vintage paper, a lot of dyed papers, music paper, dyed envelopes, doily, some braille, I'm trying to think, a map, botanical pages, a page with birds, and I think might have some butterflies in there, but it's just filled with papers. I think there's over 70 sheets of paper to keep anybody super busy. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.